Red flags.
We walk through the door together. Then you walked out that door with her. I felt like a fool. I see red flags posted all over your sweet, sweet soul. So I take a step back, wider perspective. This has nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with me. You want to help me out and snap a little bit?
Like,
you're still.
What do you mean, like?
Getting to know me. Unaware of the entirety of all that you're missing out on. I see red flags posted all over your sweet, sweet soul. So I take a step back, wider perspective helps. This has nothing to do with me. Your choices have no reflection on me. Ooh, he really tried it. My family taught me to be considerate. My family taught me to be respectful. My family taught me to be genuine, and I know that is who I am. This has nothing to do with me. Your choices have no reflection on me. 'Cause I know who I am.
What's up?
Wow. Wow, that's powerful.
Thanks.
You get into the spirit. I see you all the time, like, close your eyes and take the notes by its own, like, nothing. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the dramatic effect. I wrote that song because somebody really hurt my feelings, and And when that happens to me, I always question, like, what did I do to, you know, deserve that mean thing that this person said, or this mean way that someone treated me? And I always look to myself to find the flaw.
Oh, so that's the line of there's nothing to, it has nothing to do with me.
Right, and so
okay,
like,
so it is him
this
or her.
one thing happened where I got like left at an event with someone who, like, we went there together, and then they left, and then I was like, hey, where's, you know, my buddy? And they were gone, and I felt really bad. I felt like, what did I do for that they might want to get away from me or something? And honestly, I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
That person left because they don't have standards, you know. Exactly. They don't have the kind of values that I have, and I had to realize that, because it really hurt my feelings. And so yeah, the drama of that is sort of like me realizing that the way that other people treat you is a reflection of their own character, not a reflection of yours every time. And that doesn't mean that I don't check myself. Of course I check myself, I analyze myself, I make sure that I treat people with respect. I do. And if I've done something wrong, I will apologize, and I will, like, we can work that out. But then other times, I think that we absorb a lot of things that we probably shouldn't, just because someone was mean to us, and we just sort of take it and believe that we deserve it, or something like that. And there's just been some times where I haven't deserved the mean things that someone has done to me, and so I wrote this song kind of out of that realization, and it had to do with me treasuring myself and understanding my worth and what I have to offer in a friendship, whether it's my family, my friends, whether it's a lover.
There's an exchange.
I have a lot to offer.
I was watching the Unfold.
Yeah, the video that I put out of the live recording of my performance. Yeah,
I was watching and then talking to you. So when I listened to this song, that's when I came to you and I said, it was powerful, and it was like the vocals and everything, the production really brought out your voice. We don't have the best gadgets, but you still stand out. Like your voice really stands out. And
thank you.
Like I said, I told you we're going to work on something.
Yeah, I think we should.
I feel like the mood will take us. We'll go with the flow and see what we create. I was telling you about an album I have with my friend called Shane Polko. Okay. He's from Pennsylvania. You do bike, how do they call it? Bike pub shows, like villagers only.
Right.
And then you go do restaurants with old people.
Yeah.
And they like your music.
It's just sort of the quieter, more village life style.
And then you do some bars where it's like talent night, or like everyone comes and they perform. And that experience kind of got me. I felt like I'm out of place because I don't have an instrument that I play.
Oh, right.
But again, I remember that my instrument is my voice.
Yeah.
And every time I performed, not all people place that restaurant. Some old woman came and said, you know, I love that deep African voice. That's something that you bring, and I love it. I love it. Do you have any more songs? Can you perform? When it comes to music, I come from somewhere, like I'm coming from Uganda. I find these very interesting people, and I don't know where they live. I don't know if they didn't eat that night or whatever, but I'm listening to the music, and it's powerful to listen to different kinds of music. And then what Shane does, he lets me do exactly what I do in Kampala.
Right.
He's like, do you have your tracks? Yes, I have my instrumentals. Then you have to do it the same way you do it in Kampala.
Right.
Share your music the way it is. You don't have to feel. So I didn't have to feel like I don't have a guitar. So what am I going to sing? And that gave me strength. Remember, when I told you when I was talking about your album, I was like, so, because it was disturbed by the pandemic.
Yeah, I had my big launch party planned in March.
And I had a surprise. I was supposed to come there. I was supposed to come and surprise you. Just be there.
Yeah. 48 hours in between the lockdown and my party.
Yeah.
Like, I had to cancel the big party, and I did a secret underground launch instead. Oh. Same day, same time.
Yeah.
In a garage.
Wow.
And then I filmed it, and that's the video that you saw.
Which is
it was the
amazing.
launch, yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And
I filmed it because of all the people who wanted to be there but couldn't. And then Red Flags is a part of that album that I launched in March.
It's nice. I told you I want that flash. So
yeah,
I'm gonna get home, get my monies, and get that flash.
Oh.
It's not just the flash.
Thank
actually.
you.
It's your album, so I have to buy it.
Thank you.
I started going to studio in 2007.
Yeah.
Because I was coming to campus, and you are young, and then you have everyone has a studio. They have it at their home. It's not yet commercial. So when they hear anything nice coming out of you, they invite you.
Right.
So I can count how many studios I've paid for. You get that?
Okay.
Even right now, yes, I own a studio, Volume Up Records, but many people who have called me, they send me their beats because of how good I may be sounding for them. That is not the same energy right now for different people, because sometimes people are not good, but they need to be in an environment. Yes, they need to be in an environment. I remember the first time I sang. I sang the whole song from the beginning until the end. I'm recording. So this producer is called Emon. He laid a stone on my foundation.
Wow.
Because he let me sing. And then after that, he said, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a verse. Then we take more takes. That's when I even learned the word takes.
And the sort of structure
of how you record.
Right. Yeah.
But he didn't discourage me in any way. He let me do my thing. He listened to the whole song. He recorded, actually.
That's
then
very
he
healthy.
let me listen to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, so now what we're going to do, this is how every big star has been recorded.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't know how to sing, but you go verse, then you punch it. You go punching, like you back up, or you add the ad-libs. All these things I learned from Emons. But my idols were Maurice Curia.
Yes.
I loved Steve Jean. I loved who else? Like, I'm looking at all these people, and I'm like Two-Face had just come around.
Yeah.
I'm listening to those people. Then Freddie and Weasel have come around. I'm listening to all those people. But I'm like, how do I find me?
When did you start writing?
I started writing I was in my primary school.
So was that a part of you finding yourself? Was the music that you write?
Because I was young, I was just writing about parties.
Okay.
But not parties like in clubs, because I had no experience in club.
Yeah.
I had no idea how it goes or whatever. You know, so my parties were like at home. Like, actually I sang about my people, like when my grandpa comes around, it's a different mode and whatever. I wish I recorded those things, because I wrote them when I was young. Then I wrote some plays at my school, and my report always came back with, he's so active in MDD, you know, so music, dance and drama.
Yeah.
Every time I sang at Emon's, he saw me grow.
Yeah.
He saw me becoming Maro. He recorded one of my best songs, like I love, is called Beware. The reason I love Beware is, like, when I listen to this song, I stand aside and listen to it as a fan.
Right, as an audience.
Yeah, as an audience. And I feel like, how did I get to write such a song at that age? I was like, okay, it was in Lusoga. It is in Lusoga, and I'm trying to say, tu sabe katonda tuvere, ebi tudemera biweo, bulirwa aidonna bulirwa ancho, obeninze gaibao. But it was about, I pray that God helps us and like puts us, like keeps us together for a while, and that all the obstacles are, you know, gone. But the obstacles I'm talking about, I sing about maybe your papa and all those people. Let's lie to them that we're going to church, and so that they don't refuse you to come to me. You know, like childish, but that's what I learned, that you have to be your age when you're writing.
15 or 16-year-old Jess thinks so broad, you know. I have an experience similar to that as well.
Yeah, and you listen to this, you're like...
You were writing beyond your years.
Yeah, you're like, what is this? What kind of love? You've not even experienced such love, but you are imagining it and writing it.
And writing it effectively.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, to me, the fact that this guy came, like, gave me open arms and gave me that positive energy is what gave me momentum, and now I'm like one of the greatest people that people would talk about. I feel like there's a legacy that I'm leaving behind.
Okay.
I started something that everyone was really scared of, like singing in your own language.
Right.
Everyone was like, you need to sing in Luganda for everyone to understand you. I just came up and I was like, let me define myself.
Right.
And that's how we get the R&B Chavazinga title and what. So everyone starts to identify. I also get to identify, and then people also start to also like put me in a class. And
you're
like
saying that you really were able to connect with yourself, your identity and your brand by singing in Lusoga.
Exactly.
That was what really the turning point.
And I found
for you to find yourself.
Yes, and I find comfort.
What's up?
I take the industry as a playground, and it's big.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like a forest. It's so big. I'm a tree.
Yeah.
I can grow. Even grass can grow. You know, so you don't have to compete with the Movule, the biggest trees.
Right.
They can be there, and you can be there. You can coexist, and some people don't know that.
Yeah.
So that's why they find it as a competition. Like, for example, do you know that many people don't want to talk about copyright or teaching you about the basics of copyright when they actually know that before you put out that song on YouTube, you at least put it on TuneCore or CD Baby.
Right.
Just to protect it.
For the copyright.
Exactly. So some people don't,
everybody
don't
needs
even
to know
want
that.
it.
That's
exactly. Some people don't want
copyright your music, people.
They don't want to tell musicians the basic things, like, because they feel like, oh, but that's not your money. If they're getting any money through copyright, it's their money.
If it's your intellectual property, you should own it.
Exactly.
You know?
So they're not
pretty
even
straightforward.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You told me you have a lot of hits in...
Hits?
Like hits in, like, clicks
yeah.
from another part of the planet. Yeah.
Yeah, I checked my statistics on TuneCore. That's what I use. Yeah. And I found out that I have more streams in South Korea than anywhere else in the world. And I've never actually met anyone from South Korea.
But hi, South Korea.
Yeah, there's an app called Music Island, and it's giving me the most attention right now.
Wow.
Giving my Unfolding album the most attention, because that's what I have out right now. Yeah. And so yeah, I think that all of my Ugandan friends need to step up their game.
Yeah.
and start showing me as much love as the South Koreans are showing me. Otherwise, I might just go there.
That's how one of the Nigerians became big.
Okay.
And also many Jamaicans. They look at the statistics, they collect the statistics, and then focus. They channel their focus onto that area.
Right, onto that platform or into that community and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's what that's for, and I think the power of community is the most effective marketing strategy ever.
Yeah.
Like the clicks and the images and the posts and the boosts, it's one thing, but like word of mouth and
so
have
powerful.
you heard this? I want us to sort of retain as much humanity as we possibly can when it comes to, you know, our artistry, our creativity, and its effect on the community.
These are the quick five first. Okay. They're also stupid, okay? Yeah. Number one, sex or relationship?
Sex.
Ooh, that's straightforward. Okay.
I thought it's supposed to be quick.
It is, it is. Ganja or cigarette?
Ganja.
Salty or sweets?
Ooh, that's hard. I'm moody when it comes to flavors.
Oh, it's the mood.
Spicy.
Spicy. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Would you wear a hat or cup?
Neither.
I know. So choose one.
What's the difference between a hat and a cap? Is a cap the one
fedora.
with like...
There's a cup is this.
Oh, a fedora or a cap?
Fedora is like
okay,
a
cap.
hat.
Cap.
Okay. Whom would you rather see naked? Grandma or mom?
I think grandma.
What?
Would you dye your hair red or would you dye your hair blue?
Red.
Okay.
Red, because blue is too much.
Would you rather eat sushi or potatoes?
I would eat potatoes any day. If you didn't know, I come from Busoga where we actually, our staple food is potatoes.
Do you drink beer or wine? Oh, that's right, you don't drink. Sorry.
I don't. I would drink
soda.
Wine because wine is non-alcoholic.
Would you rather blast heavy metal or country music?
Country.
Okay. For me, it's metal. Would you rather ride in a hot air balloon or skydive?
Hot air balloon.
Okay.
Because skydive, I'm scared.
That's my
I'm
5.
Scared. All right. Now I have the 5 water questions.
Okay.
Because I work with Viva Conagua, and I think you know Viva Conagua.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I decided to dedicate this segment to them, the 5 water questions. But they're also funny. I don't know. Anyway, would you rather a beer or water?
Water.
Okay. And would you go for a warm or cold shower?
That's tough because I like both.
So if you had to choose one?
Okay, fine, warm.
Warm, okay. And the drinks, warm or cold?
Cold.
What would you use your water for? Laundry or cooking?
Cooking.
Okay. So you use gel or soap? Like liquid soap or bar soap?
Right now I'm using bar soap.
Are you a boudoir model?
Not officially. I celebrate the body. A lot of people, there's misconceptions around that, but it's pretty straightforward. I celebrate the body. Sometimes photographers ask to work with me if I feel like they're respectful and artistic and interesting. as artists, then I'll work with them.
It's evident that you are a smart person. And
Thank you.
I'm glad to share with you. When I look at you, what I get back is a person, a woman who loves to be a woman and respected for that. Actually.
That is true.
Yeah. So.
Very well said. Thank you.
So,
Thank you. That's a beautiful compliment.
I'm honored.
What's up?
That has been our show. My name is Maro, aka Rembisha Bazinga, alongside the mermaid, Nyara.
That's right. I'm Nyara, I'm a mermaid, and today I've just been having unlimited thoughts with Maro, and I'm happy to have been here.
What's up?